and we didn't get it to the finish line in terms of what our contribution is going to be to that, and we need to get that done. So I'm going to ask that we get that.
You're a buddy.
Get that agendized. The City Council wants to be sure to respect the policies and procedures it has put in place around the city sponsorship of such events that benefit the entire community. We've received a lot of comments from the community, both in favor and against the proposed $100,000 of the 2025 4th of July Celebrate American Fireworks extravaganza recently put on at the Salinas Sports Complex by the Compass Church. By all accounts, the event was well attended and provided a safe and family-friendly event at which the community came together to celebrate the 4th of July and watch fireworks. I was at the event and proud to celebrate the country in this community event, and I know that other council members and their families also joined the celebration. The Compass Church should be applauded for stepping up and putting on this community event, and we want to thank them for their work. The City Council wants to be sure to respect the policies and procedures it has put in place around the city sponsorship of such events that benefit the entire community. To that end, this item will be pulled from the City Council's agenda and not considered tonight. The Compass Church sponsorship request will not be considered separately tonight, but will be considered through the city's existing policy and process for community sponsorships. That process will take place over the next few weeks, with sponsorship recommendations being made by city staff to the City Council, likely in September. We do want to thank everyone who reached out to communicate with us and share their views on this item. So, with that, we will proceed to public comment. Public comment this evening will be, we'll put a limit on it of 45 minutes. All comments this evening will be 90 seconds. And with that, we are open for public comment. Compass Church is putting on the fireworks, and it is an expensive proposition, and we didn't get it to the finish line in terms of what our contribution is going to be to that, and we need to get that done. So I'm going to ask that we get that.
You're a buddy.
Get that agendized, because otherwise they would have kept passing the hat. And my understanding is the history of this is something the city was interested in, and they responded. So it's free, but it's not a cheap date. And we need to get that addressed sooner rather than later. So right now they've made an act of faith. Everything will come out all right in the end. So, but having said that, I think it's a great event, brings the community together, and it sounds like there's going to be a lot of folks and a lot of fun out on the 4th. And last time I checked, it was either part of the Declaration, Constitution, or one of the Founding Fathers' wishes. We're supposed to celebrate the 4th, so let's make sure we do that. And with that, I think